So January 6th, what was that about?
That was a total setup
Was it set up by who?
by the left.
The left did January the 6th. Why?
They want to bring President Trump down. If they can get him in jail, then they don't have to worry about him.
But the whole thing was staged. They knew it was going to happen.
Who staged it?
Antifa, Black.
Antifa staged January 6th.
It wasn't Trump.
I think the Democrats were behind what went on at the Capitol. I think that they set up what went on at the Capitol.
Stop the steal! Stop the steal! We will never give up. We will never concede. And we're going to the Capitol.
I don't think Trump had anything to do with that. I think that was an event that was really set up by the Democrats.
You know, all those videos of the January 6th is under seal. Why is that under seal?
All the videos for January 6th are under seal. So those...
The one that they let us see, which people were walking around, you know, doing their own thing.
What about those videos of people hitting police and spraying them with bear spray and throwing things at them? Who came out with those videos?
I have a feeling that that was everybody's phones, and I don't think it was Trump people.
When Antifa and the Democrats staged, if they did, well, who was it that was shouting, Nancy?
Oh, Nancy! Nancy! Where are you, Nancy?
Like they wanted to kill Nancy Pelosi. Who would do that?
That is really an overexaggeration. I went to Washington many years ago, and we used to call people, and we used to bring letters to their offices.
Treason! Treason! Treason!
Where the fuck is Nancy?
Why would Antifa and Democrats want to kill Nancy?
Because they want Trump to look bad. That's their one goal in this world.
They weren't going to kill anybody. They wanted Trump to look bad, and they did.
We're outnumbered. There's a fucking million of us out there, and we are listening to Trump. You're the boss.
Who were those people?
I think some of it might have been QAnon, but I think for the most part, I think that the Democrats even set that up.
You think they set it up? They were like Democratic actors who were in there saying, Nancy.
I do think that. I do.
And people in the crowd that were egging people to go on, that they never got arrested. They're all federal. I mean,
How do you know this stuff?
we see it.
An example needs to be made.
What do you make of Mike Pence?
I never want to see him again.
Because they were screaming, hang Mike Pence on January 6th. You think he deserved it? Was it treason that they were accusing him of?
Absolute treason. Absolute treason.
What did he do that was treasonous?
He didn't back up the American people. The American people voted, and all that stuff they told us to forget about, we didn't see. We didn't see people coming out from under tables and stuff. Oh, well, we didn't see that.
How come the judges haven't seen that? Or how come the judges haven't ruled in your favor on that?
Well, because there's a lot of Democrat judges out there.
There's a lot of Trump judges who were ruling against him.
Well,
Why is that?
I don't know, because a lot of them were coming from McConnell and them, and they all had an agenda when they did it.
Where do you get your news from? Who do you believe?
OAN.